In a quiet valley where the mountains curved like protective arms,
there lay a village that never marked time with clocks. No bells rang, no hourglasses turned, no sundials stood in its courtyards.
the villagers simply lived by the rhythm of the river,
The call of the birds, and the shifting hues of the sky. But one evening, as the last gold of sunset spilled over the rooftops,
a stranger arrived.
he carried no bags, only a small wooden box bound with iron clasps. His eyes were the grey of distant storms, and his steps were measured.
As if he already knew where he was going,
He walked straight to the heart of the village, placed the box on the well stone rim,
and whispered, "The moment has come." When the villagers gathered,
curiosity sparkling in their eyes.
the stranger lifted the lid,
Inside lay a clock, its hands were made of silver threads.
its face carved from dark glass, and it ticked not with sound, but with light. Each pulse shimmered like a heartbeat in the dusk.
At first, the villagers were entranced.
They had never seen a device so precise, so mesmerizing. Days passed, and they began to adjust their lives to its glow.
Bakers started measuring loaves by its ticks. Children played until the silver hand reached a certain mark, and meetings began and ended exactly as the clock commanded.
But soon, something strange happened. The river, once flowing freely, seemed to hesitate. The birds grew restless, their song shorter. Even the wind carried a weight, as though time itself was tightening around the valley. The villagers found themselves anxious, afraid of being too early or too late.
No longer guided by the natural world, but by the glowing face of the stranger's clock. It was only young Lyra, a shepherd's daughter, who noticed the change.
She remembered how her grandmother
Once told her,
the valley breathes in its own rhythm. Disturb it, and it will struggle to breathe at all.
so one moonlit night, she crept to the well where the clock rested.
The stranger stood waiting, as if he knew she would come. "You feel it too," he said softly.
His storm-grey eyes flickered with something like sorrow.
"This clock does not belong here."
It belongs to places that have forgotten how to listen. With trembling hands, Lyra closed the wooden box, silencing the shimmer.
In that moment, the valley exhaled. The river gurgled with relief. The night birds sang again, and the air grew light,
As though the weight of hours had lifted.
The stranger nodded once, took the box, and walked into the darkness. The village never saw him again. But from then on, whenever the sun dipped low,
The people of the valley would smile. Remembering the night, they almost lost their rhythm.
to a clock that shone with stolen time.